Going home in rush hour on the bridge, traffic extra, because I know you guys never get enough of this stuff, right? Oh, a Tesla. And there we go, Tesla's sponsoring us. A PR100D, brand new, huh? Oh, I'm gonna beat it. Nothing could beat a Tesla. But me, oh, they got the slide working here. That's pretty cool. I'm listening to this Twit podcast. This was called Twit, where they're talking about flying cars. Oh, he's smoking cigarettes. Here's another electric car, Trumpshy. It's ironic to see somebody with the Model X P100 smart enough to buy a Tesla, not smart enough to stop smoking cigarettes, right? I saw this car back there with this great loud exhaust. As I listened to them talk about on the podcast, the Wall Street Journal just test drove the Model 3 Performance, and it's so ironic after hearing so much anti-Musk talk to hear them say what a great car it is. I can't use adjectives correctly about fantastic craftsmanship. The experience is so refined and so awesome. Same time I hear that, I hear somebody, one of these cars with a loud exhaust as they switch over. See, I tell you, this is a merge way up here where we were the other day. Coming on, I said it's always slow around the merge. So pretty soon I'll have to get up on the right shoulder of this traffic palooza. But I was listening to them say that, hey, because China has made the commitment to adapt its fleet. I mean, this is what they when they talk about the Model 3, they could hardly say anything good for a long time without trying to switch focus. They're like, oh yeah, it's great, but China's gonna modernize its fleet, so they're gonna have all electric cars. So gasoline cars will not be able to compete because of China's population, rather than stay focused on the Model 3. But come on, it's not just China. A lot of countries have announced the bans on electric cars. That was the Wall Street Journal podcast thing on Player FM Tech. See, it's getting quicker here. I'll have to get over there. So they're talking about Google's flying cars. They talk about how there was a patent in 1917 for a flying car. Elon Musk ridiculed flying cars. The other people were talking about, what are you going to do? Make highways in the sky and zoning laws. I don't hear anybody talk about the Rolls Royce. Was it Rolls Royce, or who was that just made that flying car concept car? Can't remember, Rolls Royce or who. In England, this kind of super sci-fi fighter. Speaking of flying cars, I caught that video that was going around Facebook, turns out to be a year old, about the French guy that has a flying air hoverboard. It's supposed to be a jet, 5 jets on the hoverboard with jet fuel in the backpack. And wow, they made it really good. People say, ah, it's fake. I guess it's probably fake. And the reason I guess is because they show them flying over the lake with so much wake from the engines, like on the water, and blowing air on the water. At the same time, they show them practicing on the trampoline with some guys standing around them. Come on, if it's enough torque or enough thrust to keep them up and cause that much air turbulence, you'd think it'd be causing turbulence for the guys on the trampoline, right? Speaking of that, look at Darpa's new project. Oh, looks like we're gonna go over the bridge in this lane, maybe? Oh, a MAybach S400. Must be too poor to have a Tesla, I guess. Okay, we gotta get over here now. Go in the slow lane. Sorry, everybody. Before I turn off, saw Darpa's pet project. They had 3D VRML projects inside of their things. They had in-wheel motors. That's a bit dark. Was this a cop up here? I've never seen one on a bridge my whole life. I guess not. They have in-wheel motors on Darpa's new presentation video. Pretty cool. They have this adjustable suspension vehicle to maintain a constant ride height. That seemed pretty cool. And they had this car, this Hummer, whose wheels could be configured from a wheel, standard circular wheel, to a flat triangle, like a tank treads on the go. And as I watched Darpa and the military developers, the only thing I could think of is what a waste. So humid here, like typhoon. So humid, man. It rained a lot when I was in class. It is like I'm sweating buckets of water because it's so darn humid. But anyways, I got this Occupy Mars hat for 65 yen. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on that lezyne, second lezyne deck drive light for 350 yen, brand new, because they don't make them anymore. They stay away from me, man. Shit, here comes a massive truck. They decided to increase my speed. Stop making the deck drive with the separate battery for shipping. My wife hasn't found my other battery yet, so one of the whole points about, one of the nice things about that light is the removable batteries. But if you only got one battery, you're kind of fucked. I looked on their website and eBay for how much one of those replacement batteries would be. $50 US. Now I could go to the laptop people and have them put together some cells and try to make it work. But you guys heard about exploding Chinese batteries, right? So $50 US is 330 yen. So I got this brand new Deca Drive light for the cost of a fucking battery. It comes with a battery, right? And since they don't have an external charger, I have two batteries, a backup light. With the light that I already gave me, I'll use that for traffic still because it's an awesome light for traffic. A battery on backup, and I have two lights. If something ever happens in the future, or when my wife comes to America to find her bike or whatever. It's too good of a deal. So, why do I think Darpa's a waste? They should be getting our ass to Mars, as this new hat I have, Occupy Mars. And you know, all those creations, just like the SLS project, they were probably overfunded, like pork barrel spending, right? Useless. I just wish we'd get rid of the army. All over. Okay, everybody. It's a little while till I get to the bridge, or till I get to tunnel. Maybe I'll see you guys in the tunnel. That was my up the bridge short after vlog. Bye-bye. Please subscribe. Hit that Patreon donation stuff, please. I mean, hit the subscribe button. If you're able to donate Patreon, it's a huge help. Oh yes, good news. They liked the paper I edited about deep learning for scanning radiologist charts using multiple layers, like creating a database from it to extrapolate data. I edited their report. They liked it so much, they asked me to edit this paper on brain-computer interface. I said, yeah, baby, I could do that. And you got any more than papers? Because I need to go to Tesla. So it's good news, but if you're able to donate, awesome. What's that called? Patreon, PayPal, whatever. I gotta go, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.